Honey, I thought the steak was a little tough.
Are you kidding? I could cut it with my fork. You cooked a 4-star dinner, TC. It was wonderful. And you were wonderful. So attentive.
Well, that's the least I could do because I have a whole lot of making up to do.
Oh, honey.
Yes, I do, sweetheart. And first of all, I would like to apologize for what I was thinking at the hospital earlier.
You already apologized.
Sweetheart, it was crazy. I actually thought that you were Chad's mother. And that Julian Crane and you were lovers before we were married.
Well, it's over now. I forgive you.
Yes, it is over. And thank God it was all in my mind. I mean, what would it have done to us if it were true? Think of Whitney. She and Chad are getting really close these days. If she found out that Chad was her half-brother, it would rip her world apart.
So are you okay?
Yeah,
You just seem really quiet.
it's been a long day. Just about the longest day of my life. You know, I was so sure that the search would turn up a DNA match. That I'd find out who my mother and my father are.
Well, you know there's still hope.
That was my last best shot, Whitney.
You don't know that. Your parents could still be here in Harmony. It's just that their DNA isn't in the hospital databank. That's all.
Maybe.
Are you sure anything else isn't bothering you?
A lot of things have happened to me in the last couple hours, Whitney. Today, my life hit a turning point, and I get the feeling that nothing's ever going to be the same again.
Like I said, Chad, there's still hope.
I'm not talking about my parents, Whitney. I'm talking about you. Today, you changed my life forever.
You knew and didn't tell me. You knew.
Deleted the file. I deleted that file.
Teresita, before you use the computer, the files on Ethan's paternity, they're deleted, right?
Of course, Mom.
Right. Because it would be a disaster if we found out that you knew the truth all along.
But I don't understand. I thought you wanted me to tell Ethan the truth.
Well, I do. But I think it would be terrible if he found out by accident. He would be very angry with you.
Well, there's no need to worry. The files are definitely not on my computer anymore.
Obviously you didn't.
No.
I can't believe you knew and didn't tell me. I can't.
Your mother's right. I should be honest with you about my feelings, and I might as well tell you now.
If you don't see yourself making a commitment to Sheridan, tell her now. Don't let her get hurt.
I remember the last time we came home, the house had been torn apart and Charity had been sucked into hell by demons.
Grace, we'll get her back soon, all right? Promise. Grace, are you ever gonna forgive me?
It's just that I feel that something is wrong. Something is terribly wrong.
Grace, you can't cut me off like this, all right? We have to talk about us. We have to fix what's wrong. Look, whatever's happening in there can wait.
Of the one who could sing so sweet, and I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me high as breathing
changed your life today? How?
By being there for me.
Well, of course I was there for you. With all that you were going through, how could I not be?
I'm just saying that when I needed somebody.
No, you would have done the exact same thing for me. That's how it is with you and me. We're there for each other.
Yeah. Yeah, we're there for each other. You know, I've never really had that. Never in my life. I've always been on my own, you know? The only person I could depend on for support was myself. So I was a strictly solo act. And now?
And now you're not.
No. No, I'm not.
Look, we're gonna get through this, okay? No matter what happens, we're gonna get through it.
We. Yeah, that's a pretty powerful word, ain't it? We. I mean, Ethan and Teresa are we. Luis and Sheridan. It's another we. Your parents.
And now, you and I are a we.
Yeah. And I can't tell you how good that makes me feel. So, seeing as I can't tell you, maybe I'll just show you.
Just let me explain.
No, Teresa, you don't have to explain anything. It's all right here in front of me. You know, but what I don't understand is why you didn't tell me.
Ma, could Sharon and I have a few minutes alone?
Of course, dear.
Okay. It's time for me to be totally honest with you about my feelings.
Grace, please.
Sam, something is
Listen,
wrong.
I have
Something
to talk
is
to
terribly
you.
wrong. I feel it so
Grace,
strongly.
listen, I love you. Right, I didn't know that I had a son with Ivy. And you're right. I should have told you that she and I were involved, but listen, I am sorry.
Not now, Sam. I just feel like something is really wrong.
Everything seems all right to me.
The kids.
Hang on, Miguel, I'm coming! Come on, I'm trying to... Remember this?
Yeah, it was right after the juniors in Orlando.
She took second. Lost it on a bad call. You know, that serve was at least 6 inches wide.
Yeah, but she played her little heart out.
She always does. Don't you just love her? I mean, she's perfect. Just like her mom. You know, sometimes I am so proud of Whitney I could just burst.
Well, I'm proud of her, too.
You know, she takes after you. She's so strong, smart, and talented.
Oh, I forgot I put the kettle
No, I'll
on.
get it. I'll get it. You relax. I'll get the tea. You know, honey, I'm really feeling really bad about me thinking that you were Chad's mother. And I'm sorry. No, sweetheart, the idea that you could have given birth to a son before we were married? Sweetheart, you were so innocent. Besides, we don't have any secrets from each other.
Yes, TC, I did have a son. Before I met you. But he died. hope they never learn my secret. Just go on thinking that I'm perfect. If they were ever to be disappointed in me, I don't think I could take it. No. They must never learn about my past.
You know something? Here we are, just, hanging out, holding hands, kissing. And, I have not asked you out on an official date yet. Come to think of it, I've never asked any girl out on an official date.
Really? So you're saying that I would be your first?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, come on. No, I think you're messing with me.
No, cross my heart. I mean, I'm not saying I haven't gone places with girls, but it's always been something like, hey, want to catch a movie? Or, hey, you hungry? Something like that. But, you deserve something special. I mean, you deserve to know that I want to spend time with you. That I ain't just asking you out just because I want to see a certain movie or because I don't want to eat by myself. No, you need to know that I want to go somewhere or do something with you. Because it just wouldn't be the same without you. Am I making any sense here?
I think you're making total sense.
Okay, cool, because, I'm a little nervous. This being the first time and all,
Well, I think you're doing a great job.
Okay, well then, here goes. Ms. Russell, it would be my pleasure, or is it an honor? It's both. Okay. Ms. Russell, it would be a pleasure and an honor if you would accompany me to a screening of Along Came a Spider for tomorrow night.
Oh, Chad. I'm sorry, I can't.
What's wrong?
Mama, the file, the one on my computer, I deleted, but there's a backup system and...
To keep this from me all this time. It's unbelievable. This poem. It's beautiful.
What?
Oh, it's such a sweet expression of your love for me.
Poem?
Yes. And it's dated 3 weeks before you confessed your love to me. I mean, to think of all that time you had those feelings bottled up inside you. It's unbelievable.
Well,
My Ethan.
Oh, no. Don't read it.
No, Teresa, it's a wonderful poem. It deserves to be read out loud. My Ethan, by Teresa Lopez Fitzgerald. My Ethan, the center of my life, the reason for my being. His smile, his laugh, are food for my soul. His touch, his kiss, are all I need. Ethan is happiness. Ethan is my love. For all my life. I love you, Teresa.
I love you too.
Hey, before, when I found the file, you and Pilar seemed really nervous. Is that because you didn't want me to see the poem, or is that because you didn't want me to see some other file?
What is it you want to talk to me about?
Well, sure.
No, wait. I already know what it is.
You do?
Yeah, the fortune cookie and the love noodle.
What?
It's okay. I knew that this was all too good to be true. I've never been lucky in love. It's just time to get used to it, right?
Sharon, what are you talking about?
You don't want to make a commitment. That's fine, I understand, but we can still be friends, right?
Oh boy, you get the wrong idea. That's not what I was trying to say at all.
How did this happen?
He went into Helen charity!
He invoked the word of God. His faith allowed him to summon the fires of hell back into the closet.
Let him go!
Careful, Daddy!
Oh, help us, Lord! Help us rid our house of this terrible evil! It's you.
Who were you talking to, Mom?
You could help Sam. You can rescue him from Gal.
How?
Use your powers. It's time. Use them.
What powers?
Look inside your soul, Grace.
Well, oh, okay. Never mind. You know, I just judged you wrong, I guess. You know, I was jumping to conclusions.
Wait,
I
Chad,
thought
look,
maybe.
Wait, Chad. You don't understand, okay? I can't go out with you tomorrow night because I have a tennis game in the morning. It's only a practice game, but I have to be up really early, so I can't be out with you the night before.
Oh. Okay. Well, then, what about the night after?
That sounds great. Let me just make sure. Oh, okay. I have a tennis practice with my father, which I cannot miss, you know, okay?
No, I guess not.
Okay.
Oh, well, then, how's next weekend look?
There's a tennis tournament in Nashville. I have to go.
Okay, well, then, after Nashville?
Boston.
And then after that, there's some other place, and after that, some other place, and then next thing you know, hey, you're gonna have to buy yourself a whole new date book.
Look, I understand if you don't want to see me now. Okay, but if I'm ever going to play myself on the pro tour, I have to do these things.
No, I know you have to do it.
Right. So, I guess we can just forget about dating.
No, No, we are definitely not gonna forget about dating. We are gonna see each other. And we are gonna spend time with each other. I'll make it work. That's a promise.
We weren't sure which file you had found.
And I just didn't want to see Teresita embarrassed because I know how she gets when somebody reads what she's written.
Well, she shouldn't be. Hey, it's great. It's well written. It's from the heart.
Well, now that your resume's finished, let's just get back to planning our wedding.
Great, I'll get my bank book so we can start budgeting.
Okay, so what do we have to plan?
Pretty much everything. Now, I'd like the ceremony to take place in a church, of course, so we'll have to check and see when it's available. Now, at this late date, we're probably looking at an evening or a morning wedding. I mean, the chapel will be booked solid in the middle of the day.
Just name the time and I'll be standing at the altar.
Now, next, the reception. Now, I'd love to get a private room in the Seascape restaurant. I mean, it's so beautiful there.
The seascape is romantic, but I thought you might like the reception in the garden area at the club.
That's right. Your mother's a member there. Oh, Ethan, that would be perfect. And we could set up lanterns in the trees and wind chimes, like soft wind chimes.
Right, and an ice sculpture as the centerpiece. And Andre, the pastry chef at the club, is a genius when it comes to wedding cakes. They're like a work of art.
Oh, that sounds incredible.
Yeah, and the club staff will go all out for us.
And there's a big dance floor there, right?
Yeah, there's space for 100 couples.
We'll have to start calling bands.
There's a booking agency in Boston.
Oh, Ethan, this is going to be the most wonderful wedding ever.
I don't want to end our relationship.
You don't?
Why would you even think that?
The restaurant.
Oh, would you forget about the stupid fortune cookie and the love noodle? Look into my eyes. Sheridan, come on, look. What do you see? Love. I love you. And I've never felt this way about a woman before.
I love you too, Luis. So much.
There are other things that we have to consider.
Like what?
Well, I'll stay together with you forever.
But?
And you know, I've never felt this way about a woman like I do with you.
What other things?
You know, I don't think that either of us want to rush this thing, do we?
No, we wouldn't want to do that.
Right, I mean, we're not teenagers, you know. There's no point in rushing. We just take our time.
Right.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love you, Sheridan. I really do.
I don't understand. What should I do?
Use your powers, Grace. It's time.
It's time?
What's going on, Mom? Mom, why are you talking to yourself? But have you thought of a way to help Dad?
Yes. Yes, we can help them, girls. We can help them.
How? What can we do, Mom? It's time. Look inside your soul, Grace.
I can feel it. I can feel the power. It's in me. I can save them. Be gone, demons. Be gone. Demon, be gone! Leave this place. Return to hell. Return to hell! Leave this place! Return to hell! Return to hell.
So you're gonna make sure we can spend time together, huh?
That's right.
And how are you planning on doing that?
Early bird specials.
What?
Well, we don't have to see each other in the evening. Maybe we could just hook up in the afternoon, catch an early bird movie special.
Hey, that is a great idea.
Yeah, hey, 2-for-1 popcorn and sodas?
Save all the money we can't.
That's right. As a matter of fact, hey, we could start up one of those date savings accounts, you know what I'm saying? I mean, after a couple of years, who knows how much money we could have.
Who knows?
So, I'll call for the movie schedule tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Thank you for not giving up.
I'm not giving up on you, Whitney. Just like you were there for me today at the hospital. I'm gonna be right there for you.
You do understand what I'm saying, right?
I think so.
Look, I know you've been hurt. I would never do that to you. I would never hurt you.
I know.
I love you. No, but for us to rush into something when, maybe we're not ready.
I understand.
Yeah, I definitely want to get married. You know, one day when the timing's right.
And I couldn't agree more. Things happen when they're supposed to happen, and we'll commit to each other, get married, whatever, when we both know it's right.
Exactly. Oh man, this is great. Oh, I'm so glad we see eye to eye.
Okay, so we have to have a band.
Right, but the band has to be big enough to be able to play Strauss waltz to heavy metal to salsa music.
And we'll dance until the sun comes up.
Or till the champagne runs out, whichever comes first.
Excuse me. I don't mean to interrupt.
What is it, Mama?
I mean, everything you're describing, the wedding, the reception, it all sounds wonderful.
Perfect. perfect. The most perfect night ever.
Yes, but it's also going to be incredibly expensive. And I'm on a budget, Teresa. I mean, I have the mortgage on the house and other expenses, and I really don't want to put any more stress on the family finances.
Pilar, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. What am I saying? I can't take care of the cost of a wedding or anything else. I'm not a crane anymore.
Ethan, I will be the one paying for the wedding. The Lopez Fitzgeralds believe in tradition, and the bride's family pays. But this lavish reception at the country club, there's just no way that I can afford it. Now, we could have the wedding at the church. Father Lonigan's already offered it for free, and as far as the reception, your brother, he runs the youth center. I'm sure he would let us use it.
Youth center? That would be great.
Teresa, I want you to have the wedding that you've always dreamed of.
Ethan, as long as you and I are saying our vows...
No, I know you're disappointed.
No, please.
There has to be a way to make this work. So you can have the wedding that you've always dreamed of.
Well, for that to happen, we would have to somehow cut the budget in half and still have the greatest wedding Harmony's ever seen.
How's everybody in here?
Luis,
What's going on?
I know how we can cut the costs in half.
What are you talking about?
A double wedding. Okay. I command you, go back to hell. Return to hell.
Grace, what's happening?
What's going on with Mom? What's going on with Mom? Back to hell. Back to the fires.
Miguel!
Back to hell, serpent. Back to the fires. Mom did it.
Oh my God.
Hey, Coach.
Hi,
Dr.
Daddy.
Russell.
I was wondering when you two decided to come home.
I'm really sorry, Daddy.
You know you have that practice match in the morning.
Yes, of course.
Look, just so you two know, I'd never do anything to get in the way of Whitney's tennis. Okay? I just want to make that real clear.
I know that. And there's something else I know that you don't know.
What was that?
I know you helped Whitney practice the day after she lost that big match.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and it really helped out a lot, too.
Well, it wasn't like I took your game to another level or something. I just ran a ball machine.
Well, it doesn't matter. The main thing is that you support Whitney in her pursuit of her dreams. And no one can give her a better gift than that.
Well, that's right. A dream of tennis comes first. I'm always support that. You know that, right?
Yeah, I do.
All right, Whitney, you need to get your schedule booked. There's a couple of things we need to go over.
Well, are you too hungry?
Oh, I don't know about her, but I can eat a horse.
What will sandwiches do?
Yeah, sure. If you let me help you make them.
Come on. Will turkey do?
Yeah, turkey's great. Dr. Russell,
Yes?
I just wanted to tell you that, well, you know, today back at the hospital, I was really disappointed that we didn't find out who my parents were. But I gotta really be honest about something I've been thinking.
What's that?
It's kind of silly, actually. You know, ever since I came here to Harmony, I've had these, fantasies, these dreams about what it'd be like to meet my parents. And it's really weird to admit this, but I got to. So, Dr. Russell, whenever I imagine being reunited with my mom, she always has your face. I mean, I know that sounds real stupid. You know, I mean, you're not my mom, you know, and I'm glad you're not, because if you were, then that would really mess things up with me and Whitney, you know? I don't know, I've watched you with Simone and Whitney, seen how you treat them. I don't think anybody could ever ask for a mother as nice as you.
It's perfect. Don't you see? A double wedding cuts all the costs in half.
What are you talking about?
What? Just hear me out, okay?
Teresa, please.
Well, Mama, Ethan and I are trying to figure out how to cut expenses for our wedding. And a double ceremony would be the perfect solution.
Teresa, this is crazy.
All of you. You're always thinking that my dreams are crazy, but they always come true. And yeah, you know, I thought that Chad and Whitney would be the other couple at our wedding, but then I read my fortune at Sally Chin's restaurant, and I realized that it was Luis and Sheridan.
Sorry, so. Would you not bring up the Chinese restaurant, please? Or have you forgotten Sheridan's lousy fortune and the fact that we failed the dumb noodle test?
But you said those things didn't matter, Luis. That you love each other, and that's what counts. Now, just think how wonderful it would be to share a double wedding. And it's not the first time I've thought of it either. Come on. You both love each other. You know that you are gonna be together forever, so why not just do it? Get married with us, Luis. It'll be amazing.
Your mom's really something, Kay.
I call upon the powers of heaven to send this serpent back to the fires of hell, back to the depths of Beelzebub's lair. Be gone, serpent, be gone. Be gone, instrument of evil, leave this world!
You've done it, Grace. You've won.
Yes.
But there are many more battles in the future. So very many more.
Wow, Mrs. Bennett.
Mom, are you okay?
I'm fine. You did it. You actually did it.
How'd you do that?
She's a superhero. That's how she did it.
I don't know. Miguel.
Miguel. Oh my God. Miguel. Miguel, wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Seriously, Dr. Russell, your girls are lucky to have you as a mom. And they know it, too.
It's very kind of you to say, Chad.
No, it's not. It's just a plain fact.
Yo, where are those sandwiches?
We're on our way.
What'd you have to do, bake the bread?
Sounds to me like I'm not the only person who's hungry.
You know, he just ate a full meal just a little more than an hour ago. Chad, take those out for me, would you?
Yeah, sure. You know, you should have had a boy.
What?
Well, you know, a son. Because I think he'd really love and admire you. Dr. Russell,
Yes.
if I find my own mother, if she's even half as nice as you,
If my son had lived, I'd feel blessed if he was half the man you are, Chad.
A double wedding would be absolutely perfect.
Look, Teresa, hold on.
No, just think. Think how wonderful it would be. We could just dress up.
Look, Sharon, I could just rush into this.
It's not like we're gonna do it tomorrow.
Just time out, okay? There's no little thing that we're talking about here.
Luis is right. I mean, marriage is a huge decision.
Right. It's a humongous responsibility, right?
Right. Humongous.
Not to mention that Sheridan and I, we haven't even been going out that long, and although we love each other very much, we don't think that marriage is necessarily the best thing for us right now. Right, Sheridan? Sheridan?
Miguel, come on.
We need to give him some air, Kay.
Miguel, go open the window, Reese.
I better get his shirt off.
You're gonna be okay.
Kay, 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 come here.
Do as Daddy says. Oh my God. Miguel.
He's not dead, is he?
No, he can't be. Come on, Miguel, wake up. Miguel. Miguel. Miguel.